Hey, Joshua and Jose, this is Steve Mangum with Living Well Marketing. Um, I enjoyed lunch, Joshua, and like I said, I'm going to give you take a look at your website and give you an overview of two or three things that uh, you or Jose can do to greatly improve the number of leads and the quality of those leads that you're getting off of the internet. And you might ask yourself, why does he do this? Well, the reason I do it is I found that most successful business owners are very good and very busy at delivering their services, and they either don't have the time, the expertise, or sometimes the desire to put the time in to develop their marketing into the business, or they don't know how to get paid leads, or they have tried other marketing companies and frankly they just weren't that good. So a lot of the hesitancy is they don't know if who they're hiring is any good or not. So by giving you two or three things that you can do today to improve your marketing, and if at the end of this you want to implement themselves, that's fine too. But I found that a number of businesses will say, "Hey, Steve, come help me do this." So that's the reason I'm doing this. And let's just kind of get on with it. Get my face out of the way there. This is your website, and the first thing that I noticed, first of all, is good. You have a pretty attractive logo here. It tells what you do. I like that. It's nice that you have a button here at the top. One thing that I did notice though is the edge of your website's cut off here, so the website does need to see how the menu is running off the page there. I'll move this over a little bit. So there's kind of a spacing problem a little bit here, or that needs to be corrected. However, that's not the big thing. That's a kind of a minor thing. First thing I notice, it's real clean. It looks nice, simple. Colors aren't bad. Overall, it's pretty attractive to the human eye. But I did a word count here, and there's 612 words on your front page here. Now, we suggest standard of practice is around 1,500 words. And the reason we recommend 1,500 words, between 1,000 and 1,500, but preferably closer to 1,500, is to allow enough words to where we can get powerful keywords on the front page. Because when Google searches the websites, they go out and they have bots that crawl the website for search words. So you want to have a first page that is packed with those keywords. Now, the next thing I did was I went to McKinney Remodeling here. What you'll notice is up at the top, these are paid ads. These ads can get expensive. If you know what you're doing, they're a good investment. They have a good return on investment. But if you don't, you can spend a lot of money, lose money pretty quickly and easily up here. So that's one reason I don't recommend trying these on your own. And the second thing here is ad blockers are common on today's computers and telephones. And if you have an ad blocker on there, it's not going to come up in the search. These won't be there at all. So we go down to the organic, which is the non-paid searches, and you'll see there's three leaders that are here in the map pack. This is what we call the map pack. The reason is because it's on the map. Now there's more businesses here underneath this. It says more business. There's probably 100, remodelers in McKinney or whatever. But nobody ever goes to that second page. You got to be in one of these top three. So one of the main things in the map pack that gets you listed here is the number of citations you have. Now, what a citation is a listing like a directory where your name, address, and phone number are registered. Things like Backdoor, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yelp, things like that. Now, if you look right here, Mr. Handyman of Midwest Collin County, I believe that what that is. I have a tool here that I use called WhatSpark, and I put their name in here. And Mr. Handyman in Midwest County has 24 citations. In other words, they're on a directory, and I can click this and it'll show me all of the things that they're on. And then if I come back and I look at yours, it says 123 home remodeling, and I come over here, then y'all have 14. So we don't want to just match what they have. You would want to beat them significantly. So I'd say you need between 60 and 80 citations to be able to take over that spot there. Now, moving down the page, you come to organic listings, and your number one competitor is Brio Remodeling Services here. And the second is Elite Home Remodeling Services here. So in this number one spot is your main competitor. These two guys are your main competitors. You want to take over their positioning. So let's take a look at McKinney Remodeling Services. Okay, so I take a look. They don't have anywhere near 1,500 words on their front page. They have even less than you. So if you put 1,500 words on the front page and put the right keywords in there, load that up, you should be able to compete very well with these in terms of content. Okay, so now I've gone to a tool that I have. It's called Ahrefs. It's a really expensive tool to do what you need it to do. The level that I'm at is about $400 a month, so it's pretty expensive. So I'm looking into their website. Now, these are the first place people. This is an overview, and the DR rating here is the domain rating. That's the brio.com. It's a 9 on a 100 scale, but their page rating, which is the front page that we're looking at here for McKinney, is a 0.1 on a 100 scale, so it's extremely weak. And the reason this is so weak, these numbers are low, is because they don't have any referring domains or backlinks going to this back page here, to the McKinney section that you're competing against. So it's going to be very easy to come in here, put referring domains and backlinks in there. It's not going to take that many at all. I'd want to put several in there, but to compete with these guys. The other thing is, like we said, they just have 37 keywords, and this probably isn't enough keywords, and they didn't have enough content on the front page. So if you come in here and get some powerful keywords and some powerful domains, now domains are the strength of them is, and the quality of them is more important than the number of them. And the reason for that is what a referring domain is somebody else's website or article has a link in it that links back to your website. So it might be a home improvement magazine or something like that, online, like a blog, home improvement article that says, so if you want to implement these 3 new ideas for your bathroom remodel or your kitchen remodel, click this link to go over to 123 Remodelers. They're good people for that. So if they clicked on that, then it would go over to your website and result in a referral, basically, from that other domain. So coming from a Pizza Hut, that's not going to mean anything. It's not going to, matter of fact, it'll probably hurt your numbers here. But if it comes from like a home improvement catalog, website, then that's going to really up these numbers and increase your credibility. So the number of referring domains and the content are real important here, and the number of keywords that they have. So they're getting 27 leads, easily beatable, and relatively quickly, I would think, because we're competing against this back page. Now, if we try to compete with them without competing on this McKinney address, they would be significantly harder, I'm sure, because they wouldn't be getting this if they didn't have any of this on their back page. So, or they wouldn't rate 9DR. Now I go to number 2, Okay, and it's Elite Home Remodeling. I think you may be familiar with them. See, they have a DR rating of 28 instead of 9, and they have a UR of 6 instead of 0.1, and they just have one referring domain and backlinks. Once again, we can add these domains and backlinks. You're going to want 20, 40 of those probably, and have them be high quality. You can very much compete with this. Now, they have a lot of content. They have a whole lot of pages on their website, so they have 198 keywords. I don't think you need 198 to compete, but you're going to need to significantly up the content. But they're getting 56 searches a month. Now, that can 56 searches, that can result in, say 30, 25, 30 phone calls pretty easily. 30 phone calls, then it's up to you guys to close them on the deal. But what's a home remodeling job worth to you in terms of profit? They're pretty lucrative, I'm sure. Okay, last but not least, you have a 5 DR and a 6 for your page, your front page. You have 29 referring domains and 92 backlinks. Okay, now the quality of these are going to really matter. So this is a relatively low DR and UR with 29 referring domains. But here's what's hurting you: 3 keywords. I think they had 198 on that number 1 position. So, and what that's telling me is that you just don't have enough content. We need a lot more content, more pages, a lot more on the front page. And these referring domains are probably pretty weak domains. We would need to add quite a few of those to get you in number 1 spot and keep you there, for example. Okay, so just to summarize, basically, is you need more content. You need more content, and with more content, you can put in more keywords here. Instead of getting 0 traffic, you can get, 56 or so searches a month, maybe 30, 40 phone calls if you design the website correctly a month. And it takes a little bit of time, but that can mean a lot of money there. If you had another, 30 phone calls, a call a day about a new remodeling job that you could bid and potentially get the deal. I don't know what that converts to, how well y'all close on the deals, but if you had the leads coming in, it puts you in the ballpark of making a lot of money here. So if you like what you see and you want to do some improvements, give me a call. My phone number is 469-939-2059. Once again, it's 469-939-2059. You'll be living well because we market well. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.